Alright guys, this is GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair here, working on a 2013 Chevy Tahoe with a 5.3 liter automatic two-wheel drive. And the issue it is, cylinder number 7 has a misfire, and at the same time the customer complained obviously they run rough and it shakes a lot, and there is lack of power. So after they brought it, I check always the basics. I did put the scanner and I found absolutely yes, the cylinder number 7 was misfire count was high, but after it run for a while the misfire sort of went away. However, we had a big pronounced ticking noise just coming out of the engine. The oil pressure is good, the oil level is fine, so I'm not concerned about low level of oil or low pressure. So however, I check compressor it giving me 150 psi, which is good. I checked the spark on the coil, spark was good, spark plugs were new, customer replaced those. I check it, everything checked okay. I swapped the coil so that way we can eliminate everything from the outside. Okay, first of all, I check the compressor. If the compressor would have been low, would say okay, we have a bad cylinder, that's the end of it, I don't have to continue with any other diagnostics. However, because the compressor was fine, so I needed to check, okay, do I have a bad coil or something, right? So that's the easy thing to do. So I swapped the coil from number 7 to number 1. Number 7 is the rear over there. Here, so on the driver's side is going to be 1, 3, 5, and 7 cylinders. So I swapped the coil from 7 to number 1. As soon as I start the engine, same thing. Cylinder number 7 had a misfire. Okay, no problem. So I check the noise light. We have a noise light, that's the injector light, the signal that's there. So I check the ohms on the injectors, 13 ohms. So I compare with a good non-injector or something, 13 ohms, change a little bit, 12.8, 12.9, no big deal, that's within the specs. However, I still swap the injector for number 7 to number 1, and as soon as I start the vehicle again, number 7. So okay, everything outside, it is good. Oh, lastly, I checked for vacuum leaks. I didn't have no vacuum leaks. So okay, everything in the outside has been checked. So we needed to get a little bit deeper in the diagnostic. So what I decided to do, I removed the valve cover. I left connect that hose that you can see there, so that way it's not extra vacuum. This side is no coils obviously, so we're gonna run the vehicle on 4 cylinders, or we're just gonna crank the engine. Okay, but we're gonna crank the engine first without letting running. So to do that, here on your fuse box on this particular vehicle, this is your relay for the starter. So we're gonna just press this part of the relay so we can crank the engine. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna crank the engine, and we are going to pay attention to the last 2 of those rocker arms. Okay, let's see what it does. You can see the one of the 2, it is not moving at all. That would be your intake. I believe that is the intake. That is this one right here. Everything else along the way is moving. It wasn't moving at all, and a little of the time it started moving again. So that tells us as soon as that left there starting to build a little bit of pressure, that's the reason that rocker arm is starting to do its job and the misfire goes away. So let's do it again. Oh well, okay. So in this particular engine, We are probably have a collapsed lifter, a weak lifter. So to remove those here, we need to remove the intake manifold, and unfortunately we have to remove the cylinder head to be able to pull that lifter out. At the same time, we can look and see if the camshaft lobe it is okay. If the camshaft lobe is okay, we don't have to replace the camshaft. Obviously, we just replace the lifter, put everything back together, and we should be back to normal. Okay, we gotta fix that first before trying to diagnostic anything else. That's what is broken, that's what we're gonna do, and that's what we need to focus. So anyhow, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about this, please leave it down in the section below, and I'll keep you posted. If the customer want to fix it, I'll bring you right along with the repair. If not, well, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, do your best, God bless you. Later.